because we're not good enough.
Oh, you think you're better than us, huh?
All right, everybody. Welcome to the Unknown Theater for the 4th edition of the Texas 3 podcast. We're coming to you live from the metaverse. We have all sorts of amazing, fun, exciting things to talk about tonight. This is an 18-plus show. Please do not interrupt. We will go to the audience at certain points for questions. But buckle in. Please welcome to the stage, Drew Blues.
Oh, man. How we doing, ladies and gentlemen? Yeah.
And we got Ruiz.
La. What's up, everybody?
And I'm Jack Schutze.
Yeah, and we are
down here, Schutze.
Yeah, get over here, ladies and gentlemen. How we doing, guys? Let's get some confettis going and get some energy going in the room.
Yeah.
Folks, this is great. Well, as you heard from Jack before, I am Drew Blues.
Tiger Ruiz.
Jack Schutze.
And we are 1, 2, 3, the Texas 3.
I'm never gonna.
I love it.
That's never gonna work.
You know, we're gonna make it work. And all of us. Oh, sorry. All of us do come from the great city of San Antonio, Texas, and San Marcos. Anybody ever heard of that? Anybody from Texas in here, ladies and gentlemen?
All messed up. Sorry. I've been to San Antonio.
Oh, you've been to San Antonio. All right, Miss.
Oh shit.
You know what? I can tell she came from San Antonio because her name is Cayente 87. Allah. White girl came up with a Spanish name. I can tell you came to visit. You're not even white, miss. You're light complected now. All right, congratulations. No, man, I'm having fun, man. I'm having a great week. How's y'all's week going? Tiger, I remember last week you were telling me that you're doing a little gardening, getting to the earth. I like to introduce him as Father Nature now.
Yeah, dude, I'm fucking gardening now. It's fun.
So, yeah, bro. Like, what are you growing now? Like, are we?
I got
talking
cucumbers.
Apocalyptic food or what?
No, fuck yeah. Well, yeah, with the way things are going now. But cucumbers, all kinds of crazy shit. But now, like, so I'm doing it because I thought the gardening was gonna like chill me out, and it totally does that. But now I'm getting like, I'm like going to war with these fucking squirrels, like that are coming in my garden.
Oh yeah,
dude, those fucking the birds, dude. They were picking at my goji berry tree, and they weren't even ripe, and they're like supposed to be smart with nature. Those fucking birds.
You're just now starting. You realize this is a lifelong battle with the squirrels.
Oh no, dude! It's like my wife was like, I thought this was gonna get your anger down. I'm like, fuck no, we're going to war with these animals. Fuck squirrels.
He has battle plans over it. Just smoke weed, bro. Jesus Christ! You don't have to do battle over squirrels, man.
Have you seen the videos where they build like elaborate like courses for the squirrel? Like they'll have like a jackpot at the end of it, and they'll have like catapults and like fucking all sorts of crazy shit for the squirrel to hit.
I've seen that.
I've seen those videos.
I've seen that. That's fucking crazy, man.
Like
yeah.
like an obstacle course kind of thing.
Yeah, absolutely. That's
trying to get her attention.
Oh yeah, that's when I'm like losing my shit.
Shit, my grandpa used to fucking shoot the squirrels, man, when they came into his yard. Let a motherfucker mess with a banana tree. He'll fucking cap him, man.
When I was a
BB
kid,
guns too. Oh.
We had these fucking cats who would always rip into our garbage, and my window was like adjacent, like a cross from where our trash cans were, so I can see the cats like hop on and start ripping the garbage up. So I had a paintball gun. I paint those motherfuckers. Like, yeah, it was amazing.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Shit. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you see a pink cat, you know who it is.
Yeah. I don't want to hurt the cat. I just want to scare him.
I mean, you're basically giving him a new coat of paint, pal. That's crazy.
Yeah.
New hairdo.
Like all the rage right now.
Tie-dye pussy.
I don't know if I can say that in unknown theater. I don't know.
Well,
yes.
Tie-dye pussy is the name of my next comedy album.
There you go. That's tie-dye pussy.
Anyway, man. How about you, Shoots? What you got going on, man?
Dude, I've been stressing all day. First of all, I've been driving Uber, but in the background of all that, I had a show that I've been promoting all week long with a headliner, like a legit headliner, and he started ghosting me like 18 hours ago. And I have like 52 people bought tickets. They're all coming out. And I'm just like, what the fuck, dude? And I'm trying to be nice. Like, I didn't blow up his phone. I didn't want to be disrespectful, but I literally saw like on Instagram, he was doing another show at the same time tomorrow. And so it's just like,
what the fuck?
Is it just, are you going to be able to make both shows? Like, I'm trying not to make him mad. Like, he's a legit dude. I'm paying him good money. And then he finally, right before the podcast, was like, oh, no, hey, I canceled that other show. I double booked. I'm on your show. And I was just like, oh, thank God.
Yeah.
All my Uber customers are like, how's your day going? I'm like, it fucking sucks. But it's good now. It's good now. Everything's good.
Oh, I was already going to be like, fuck that guy.
Yeah, I was about to say, let's squirrel shoot that motherfucker. Let's do it. I got him.
Dude.
Oh, man, dude.
Oh, so that made my butthole pucker. That was so frustrating for me.
Dude,
just to hear that. Ugh.
My dick twitched a little bit. I ain't gonna lie on that. I got kind of scared for you, man. Hey, speaking of dick twitching. Texas stuff. As you know, ladies and gentlemen, we are from Texas, and we got a lot of things that are going on, which we're going to get to before the podcast. But honestly, what this podcast is all about, if y'all don't know what the Texas 3 is, basically we talk about topics that we're interested in. You know, news articles that came out. We say fuck you to the asshole of the month, and we have a little bit in between. The first news story that we actually do want to talk to you about, we want to talk about it first, and we kind of want to get your input on this. In New Jersey, literally, there's a pile of pasta that is actually that actually got washed up and got found in a New Jersey river. Like just piles upon piles of fucking discarded pasta. It looked like a fucking Italian dinner graveyard, guys. It was weird, man. Officials are baffled too. Like, this is the meeting ground of the Sopranos, right? This is where the Sopranos were shot. Like, I had no idea that Italian food could have their own mob, right? That's crazy to me.
Dude, you know that.
Like, what do you think about that?
Pissed off mom that's like, you don't want to eat my food, fuck this, and just dumped it. Like she's got like 400 kids or something, and she's just like raging.
It's New Jersey, right?
That's my theory.
That was New Jersey? Did that happen?
Somewhere in the northeast.
Oh, that makes perfect sense. New Jersey just fucking dumping spaghetti on the streets.
Dude, I'm telling you, man.
Dump shit everywhere.
Even fucking spaghetti. That's like, by the way, that same river, guys, was the same river that most bodies got washed up upon. Like, they found bodies of fucking hits in that same river.
With spaghetti?
Like, yeah, dude, dope. Seriously.
With spaghetti? Like, fuck.
That's the most Italian shit I've ever heard before, guys. Like,
what 911 code is that? Like, what do you fucking call?
You said they found hits there. Is that where Eminem wrote Mom Spaghetti?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
No, that was good.
That just came to me.
That was good. I liked it.
No, but I heard his palms were sweaty, though, when he did it, though.
Fuck, he's probably that culprit, dude. It's probably Eminem, man. He's sober now. He's probably doing weird ass shit, just dumping spaghetti and flexing on people.
He's doing mushrooms now. That's what he's doing.
Oh God, yeah. Is that what sobriety does to people? Make them fucking crazy? No,
dude, no. Psychedelics makes people normal.
Tell that to Britney Spears.
Oh no, she did meth.
No, she needs some fucking...
Yeah, she needs some DMT or some shit.
Shit. I just want her dance moves, man. That's all I want, man. Shit.
Dude, have you seen the videos? Every video she has, she's about to pass out. Like every dance video.
Very healthy. Leave Britney alone.
She looks like.
Leave Britney alone.
Stop it.
She looks like. She looks like the fucking genie that comes out of a crack pipe. You know what I'm saying? You rub it.
Oh yeah.
She pops out.
Oops, she did.
Have you seen her?
Hey, I would still hit that.
I would too.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too. Yeah.
I just want to get that.
I give.
I want that conservatorship, man.
That conservatorship.
Give me some of that shit. I'm down for that, man.
Basically, sugar daddy.
which is a lot of money, man. If y'all had that much money, like, would y'all travel? And if so, where would y'all travel to?
Thailand.
Okay.
Is it really though? Because she stopped performing. Like that money's gonna dry. What I'm scared of is when that money dries up. Because it's not like they're blasting Britney Spears hits on fucking.
No, but like when you're like when you're a legend like her, and when you have the slightest bit of like, even if it's bad publicity, like your shit goes up. And I think she like I want to say she owns like her dad did a pretty good job like investing her money. And on top of that, I think she owns royalties of her own records. So homegirl's loaded.
Yeah, her pussy's gonna dry up before her money does. All right.
Yeah, dude, okay. For sure. Yeah,
she gonna be all right.
1000% right.
I like this version of Drew. You're loose tonight, man. You're gonna get us.
What's crowd work?
I appreciate it.
That's what I'm all about right now. Shit, I am high and I don't know why. Let's do it right now. Yeah, we're doing it, man.
Bang, bang.
Oh man.
Well, I've been sick for fucking 7 days.
Oh man, you
dude,
doing all right, dude?
No, dude. I feel like I'm good now, but for 7 fucking, you know what I had? You know what I found out I had? Fucking viral meningitis.
Oh, that's serious, dude.
Oh.
No, not bacterial. Viral. Bacterial meningitis is like you gotta get a spinal tap and shit. I had viral meningitis. Like my neck was like stiff. I had a headache for 6 days. I was like every step I took was a fucking headache. My fever was like up and down. Like I was sweating profusely. Like,
you're so hot, man.
Fuck out of here. Oh my god. I
knocked this coffee cup away. I like that.
I felt your dick on me.
Dude, what if you got it from the squirrels?
I think I just got it from Drew.
Like, what if they're like shitting on your food or something? And that's
I haven't harvested yet, but that's a good point.
Once you harvest those squirrels, you're gonna make a great stew.
Oh no!
Bend over. I'm gonna give you a metaverse colonoscopy. Come on, let's do it right now.
I don't think you can bend. Your avatars can't.
Yeah, I can't. I can't bend my. I don't have an ass. I don't have an ass.
Oh man, how about you, Jack? What would you go to if you actually had if you had the chance?
Where would I go to? What fucking kind of question is that?
If you were rich, where would you go, man?
Where would I go? Oh, I thought.
What are you fucking
like
12?
In general. Let's see. So,
thanks for saying my coffee cup, by the way, ass.
I would go to. I know I'm stealing it here. I would go to Thailand on first class because I've always wanted to go there, but I'm not sitting in coach for fucking 18 hours or whatever ridiculousness that flight is. But I want to go there, but I'm 6'2". My knees hit the chair. Like I have to go there and like one of those reclining seats, dude. That's
do
the
it.
only way.
I said Thailand. I would like to say I said Thailand first, but Schutze, we'll go together, man. I'm 5'4", so you could fucking throw me in the cargo. I don't care. You know what I mean?
There you go.
Just pack you up.
Just pack me up and fucking shit me out.
All right. Well, the Texas boys are gonna go get some lady boys in fucking Thailand, I guess. Cool. That's good for y'all. That's fine. They go for it.
They're not a lady boy if you don't acknowledge it.
Plus, I was heading there to eat anyway, so might as well double down. You know, eat and eat.
Yo,
it's not gay if you don't look at it.
Feature Tiger's penis peripheral. All right, cool.
Oh shit.
Oh man, dude.
So I'm like just getting better, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just getting better.
What are we talking?
That's good, man.
Yeah, my headache is like going away.
Mexico, Texas, Mexico, something.
Oh, Drew, you were talking about like the lechuza or some shit. What was going on?
Okay. So, as you know, right now, Joe Biden literally lifted up a ban. So basically, he's letting immigrants go to the United States while the riots are happening. This guy stops a press conference, the president of Mexico, and literally goes, "I have a picture of a Mexican elf creature on my phone."
What the fuck? What was the purpose?
Dude, I don't know, bro. Like he literally stops and goes, I thought, and everything like kind of like quieted down. Like this dude's like about to drop some knowledge.
That sounds like shit's going crazy, and he's like, "Look, Santa Claus."
Was it just a picture of Tiger Ruiz?
It was just me, bro. Hey.
I don't know Spanish, but I heard the words meningitis. I think it was Tiger. I don't know. So I don't know.
Meningitis elf? Jack, is that what you said?
Yeah.
I want to advertise that like as a real toy.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Dude, in Mexico, that would sell really well.
Like the meningitis elf on the shelf. Fucking twitched up.
It comes with an egg that sits on the chest.
Yo, that's racist.
I don't know if you guys know this. I don't know if you can know this, but Mexicans have all sorts of fun homeopathic, and one of them is to put an egg on the chest.
Yeah.
Facts from
Bro.
Jack.
Okay.
I invite you to one Christmas, Jack. One Christmas, bro.
Yeah.
And you're gonna make fun of that.
Feliz Navidad, bro.
Dude, the next time you're sick, you're gonna be begging me to rub my eggs on you. All right, so.
I go old-fashioned Vicks, bro. I do Vicks, man. That's
Oh,
where I come
dude.
from.
My mom made me eat
It
Vicks
works.
when I was a kid when I was sick, man. I ate that
Ew.
shit.
Serious?
I
I do
swear to God, man.
She made you eat Vicks?
She made me eat Vicks, a spoonful of Vicks, man.
God bless
What
her.
the fuck, dude.
Dude, it was
explains a
fucking
lot,
crazy.
Drew.
That's
You know what
crazy.
Vicks is, Mr. Win Magic?
Yeah. You ate that shit?
I ate that shit.
What the fuck
It
did
was
that do
good.
to you?
Dude, my fucking sinus is clear. What are you talking about?
You know what? You know what, Drew? The fact that you've admitted to eating Vicks explains so much.
Fuck you.
I thought it was paint chips. The Vicks make sense.
No, we're all just confused. His uncle's name is Vic.
That's fucked up.
Okay, it was a family recipe, right? Damn.
That's fucking gnarly.
Shit, it's poisonous to toddlers.
Dude. Not poisonous to middle schoolers, sir. All right, not poisonous.
So what was her logic behind it? Was it just like, you're sick, take this? Or
Like,
did you
you
hear
have
like whispering with your dad before?
Dude, like you have like lung congestion. You eat that shit and you can't reach your lungs. So this Vicks was supposed to magically kick some ass for you at some fucking point, dude.
All
But
right.
dude,
They're
it's a-
trying to kill you.
Bro,
Yeah.
seriously,
Well, you're still here, man. So shit.
barely. Like literally every pore in my body went.
Shit.
I want to
Like,
get back to the meningitis elf. So, like, do
What
you
was
think-
that like the next day? Oh, I'm
dude,
sorry.
everybody thought. You know what? I felt
I mean,
better.
because,
I
but
felt
I
better.
mean, the other, I mean, when it, exited.
He shit peppermints. That's what she's asking.
I mean, you were like shitting eucalyptus menthol.
He shat he shat vapor. He just shat pure vapor.
I mean, the dogs are
And then a
following
demon
you
came
around
out.
with like really clear sinuses.
Mexican elf.
That's
He farted and a vapor demon came out and he was like
It was wearing a sombrero.
yeah, a Mexican
the
vapor demon.
meningitis elf. Like, do you think the president was just trying? He was obviously just trying to distract. Like what do you
Well,
think
okay,
he was
so
doing? Like,
The weird part about it was he actually did have a fucking picture of something up on a fucking tree, man. Which was weird about it because it's a Mayan elf, supposedly. Like this thing is like thousands upon thousands of years old of a legend. And he literally is like, I have an elf on my phone. And everyone's like, what the fuck just happened?
Okay.
Sir.
Everybody's like, but what about the taxes?
yeah. What about the immigrants? What about the? Because it's asylum seekers. That's what changed, right? They were forcing them. If you're seeking asylum, and you came from Mexico and you're from another country, they're like, stay in Mexico.
Well,
And
I think the
that's what
president
the
wanted
rallies
people from Middle Earth to come through too. Like they wanted.
Yeah. You shall not pass.
But dude, it was fucking crazy, man.
Maybe he was trying to say that, like,
That doesn't make sense. Could you imagine of a politician? Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, maybe he was just trying to say like America's full of meningitis elves, stay here, you're good. Like some kind of reverse psychology.
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh, there you go. We have the cool stuff.
Yeah, like look at this.
But could you imagine if like Biden ever did that out of nowhere? Like, I have a Bigfoot on my phone. Like something.
Dude, he does that. I'm sure he does that all day long in the White House. And they're like, Joe, calm down. Here's some ice cream.
Yeah. What are you gonna do about healthcare? He's like, oh, Mrs. Claus is right here.
Hey, by the way, one of the reporters stood up and was like, "What the hell are you talking about, sir? And can I see that phone?" Like literally, somebody got up and was like, "That's bullshit," but let me see it anyway. Like it's literally a thing on a tree, man. I gotta send it. You know what? While we're editing this photo, I'll literally send y'all the picture. So if y'all look at the Texas 3 podcast, we'll have this picture up when we're doing the editing, all right? So y'all can see it for yourselves because this dude was cracked. Like the whole press conference is like, what the fuck's going on, dude?
Since we're on the Mexico subject, dude, there was this lady. She was killing people. She was chopping them up for a long time. Like I'm talking 10 plus years. She was selling tamales of human flesh.
Oh,
dude.
Oh,
bro, this Mexican lady murdered a lot of people.
Did she have Pico de Gallo on it?
I hope so, sir. I hope so. Because fuck, that's hardcore.
She had somebody's pico on there. Somebody.
Yeah, it was
For real.
People de gallo, bro.
People don't have people to gallo.
Pico de Gallo. There you go.
Yep.
That is inhumane. That is barbaric, and I need to know the name of this restaurant.
No, that is very humane. Fucking human. That's what you're serving.
Well, so Tiger and I were talking about the story this last week, and like the really fucked up thing is the people that were telling it, like tamales are localized. So these were the same people eating these tamales for years.
Yeah.
That were like involuntarily cannibals. Like they were fucking had no idea, and they were eating fucking people for like 10 years. Like, oh, the tamale lady's here. What I want to know is if they were good.
I tried one. Yes. I'm gonna be honest.
As long as you got masa, it's good.
Long pork.
Yeah.
Did they do well? Did he do well? Was he busy?
Yeah,
if she sold it, did
she popular? Was she like building stuff?
Dude, she made money, man. I mean, if they're tamales, you know what I mean?
Well, plus
they're
she
gonna
didn't
sell
have to
out.
pay. The origin was that she is selling tamales and she ran out of meat and she didn't have enough supplies, and so she was like, "What can I do?" And she started murdering little children in their basement and chopping them up.
What the fuck?
I didn't read that far. Wow.
But kids wouldn't give that much meat.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Well, dude, it's a lot of kids.
Yeah, have you been to Mexico? There's a lot of kids running around and
extrapolate
trying to sell
that.
chiclets and shit, dude.
Oh yeah, dude.
They're like stray dogs almost.
Yeah, I always say no.
I'm true. You said it. I didn't fucking say that. Jesus.
It's all right. Hey, dude. Hey,
it's not my fault they can't pull out. You can't blame me. What the fuck?
It's the Catholic. It's they're no birth control, dude.
The Catholics.
It's the Catholics.
The Catholics.
What the hell, man?
It's the Catholics.
So how did she get caught? Was she your tia and you turned her in, or what?
No, there was a tooth in my tamale. I'm just kidding.
Oh my god.
I was like, I don't have baby teeth.
The smell. I think it was the smell of the basement.
I want to see the movie that they made out of that. You know, it's Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Like, what would it be called?
Oh, Texas Tamale Massacre.
The Masa Massacre.
I know, right? Once upon a time in Tamaleville.
Oh my god, dude! Oh my god!
I can keep it going. Wow.
No, it'll be the Hispanic Massacre.
The Hispanic Massacre. That was a good one. That was a good one.
What I want to know is, do kids pair well with like high C, or what do you drink?
Too far, sir. I'm just kidding.
The crow came into the clutch, bro.
You can't just start adding beverages and shit.
It is fucked up though, because a lot of parts of Mexico it's cheaper to get soda than it is clean water. So they actually do drink a fuck ton of soda.
But hey, their soda is more legit than our soda. They use fucking sugar.
It's got the real cancer shit, you know.
And I don't think they use, I don't think they use fructose, right, over there in Mexico.
Nah,
they use
fructose.
fructose.
Pure cane sugar.
Yeah. Like
To
good
answer your
shit.
question, the crow,
Pineapple
that's the
soda
children's
and stuff.
menu.
So good.
Okay.
That's right.
Good.
That's the only reason why I'm happy to be Mexican. Because the pineapples.
Hungry
I'm
now.
just kidding.
Do you think she like? Like, I have so many questions about like. Normally they'll sell like pork, chicken, or beef.
Yeah.
Like, do you think she even differentiated, or she's just like, oh, these are the little niños? Like, do you? Like,
I think
do
she
you
just
like fuck with people.
she just made shit up. She's like, oh, what kind is this? And she's like, oh, this is my third grade special. She just fucking just served it up.
This is Sloppy Joe.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sloppy Jose way.
Here, try this tamale. This is the athletic version. More lean.
God, dude.
A little
We're
more
going
lean.
to hell. We're going to hell in this podcast, man.
little
This is
more
fun as
lean.
hell, dude.
Y'all know
Alright.
the QAnon thing about McDonald's that's going around?
Oh,
No,
shit.
what you
Let me
got,
hear it.
man?
Oh, dude. So I'm on a forum where it's people talking about QAnon. I can't get too close to it because I might start actually like reading it. Like it's like a fucking cult at some point. But there's a good portion of people that legit think that McDonald's is selling human meat. That it's like there's not their theory is that there's not enough cows. They're like, we can't produce enough cows to make this many hamburgers, so obviously it's children. And it's like I don't like not a lot of mathematicians in QAnon, so I don't know where they come up with these numbers. But
Soylent Green.
So
I eat
refresh
a
my
lot of
memory.
chicken.
What's QAnon again, bro? What's QAnon? I never really got that. I heard about it, but I never really got that.
well, so
I don't,
it's,
man.
It's a slightly complicated. Like I can break it down to a couple bullet points, but it is a little more complicated. So what happened is a guy started releasing cryptic things on he's either 4chan or 8chan. And he was basically saying,
8chan.
I have a Q level clearance, like trying to sound like, oh, I know what I'm talking about. And he'd release this really cryptic stuff. And then when something fucked up would happen, he'd be like, see, this makes sense. Hillary Clinton is eating people. It's like the whole pizza. It led to the Pizzagate thing, and it led to a lot of the things where how they think. Like, so blood libel is a 1,000-year-old conspiracy that the people in charge eat children. And the reason that exists is because the most vile lie you can think of is hard to defend. So if you accuse whoever you hate of like, well, they clearly eat children.
Right.
It's been a conspiracy for a long time. And so QAnon started dropping these like hints, and their hint was that like Biden didn't win the election, that Trump's the real president, that Biden's like an animatron, and that they're all eating babies, and that someday news is just gonna like basically there's gonna be what's called the storm, which is where all the politicians will get arrested, and like the government's gonna shut down, and everyone's debts are gonna be forgiven. And so it's like something that like white trash people that don't have any control over their lives, they're like, oh, this is the answer. Like this is what's gonna happen. Clearly, my life
Right.
shit.
Yeah.
This is like a new religion to a lot of people. So QAnon was the guy, Q Anonymous was the guy who was like dropping hints. It's been exposed. The guy who started it is like, yeah, I started it. And people just kept the lie going and keep just dropping shit. So.
Is it weird that I want it
wow.
to be real?
A lot of people want it to be real.
I want
that's the reason
everything
people
you said
want
to be
religion
real.
To be real. It's like the world's a fucked up place. It's much easier to be like, well, there's a God that's doing this. Like it's so certain people, it is the behind the
defined.
scenes. It is real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, where's the city where I can find this Pizzagate at? I want to go. Where's that shit at, man? I'm hungry right now.
As far as the Pizzagate thing, dude, didn't somebody like legit find like a tunnel with like a bunch of fucking trailers?
No.
Yeah,
He took
actually, I heard about
he took
that.
A gun to a fucking child's pizza den and showed up with an
Yeah.
AK and was like, I know there's a basement here. And they're like, sir, there's no basement here. And he got arrested and got a bunch of trouble and shit.
No, like in the woods. Like, didn't somebody find like in a mountain there was like a fucking huge tunnel, and there was like in that, and before you got into the tunnel of the mountain, it was like all scave landscape before you got to the tunnel, and there's all these fucking 18-wheelers of like Little Caesars trucks.
Hey, bro,
I mean,
that was Neverland. That was
That's
Neverland. dog.
yeah, that might be Batman or
No, like I'm being
Michael
dead serious.
Jackson.
Like I'll send you the picture, but maybe it was
Are you
fake.
talking
But
about the cheese cave? Where
The
all
what?
the government cheese is. There's like
The
I- I-
cheese
literally-
cave?
maybe that's what it
No,
is.
there's
Yeah,
literally
fuck it, I don't
there's
know.
there's a cave in America where government cheese is located in vats of trucks and
storage.
Really?
That would make
Government
sense, 'cause
cheese.
Little Caesars ain't doing no gourmet shit. They're that government cheese, dude, for sure, dude.
Quick,
That's
everybody,
fucking
to the
wild.
cheese
I didn't
mobile.
know that shit. I want to look into that now.
All the conspiracy theories and the ones that are right there, you're like, I don't know about it.
Shit, I gotta check those out.
You know what? But some conspiracy theories are true, though. I mean,
there's a little bit of truth in everything, man. But
In
like,
everything,
they get exaggerated and things get connected. Like I look at these things online and like it's fun. It's fucking amazing because it's like, oh shit, this is connected, that's connected. And it's like, yes, I could understand how I can see that could be true. I can understand how that can be true. There's a little bit of truth to what everything the dude is saying. But like I've talked to Jack several times. Like these are 30-second videos, a minute videos. If you're not looking at a whole fucking like you know what 3-hour fucking podcast on a subject, you're not gonna really learn shit. You know what I mean? But it's very easy, even for somebody who's like a little crazy, to look at a very, very crazy situation, like somebody stole the presidency, and then oh, somebody said that they saw somebody go into the election office with a bunch of ballots, and then you start, oh well, they're connecting the dots, like, you know what I mean? Like there could be a little truth to both, but they could totally be unrelated. You know what I mean?
Have you ever had someone in your life go manic before? Manic high?
What do you mean?
No.
Like mania, you know, like mania, like bipolar.
Oh yeah.
So
in my family?
You're just been around someone that's got.
Oh yeah, dude.
They literally like, if a light shines, they'll be like, oh, that's connected to the refrigerator because the refrigerator is telling me to. And I'm not dismissing the conspiracy thing, but it's like around someone who's having a manic episode. A lot of times they're just like, oh man, like my VR just glitched. That's fucking meta, dude. That's fucking meta. That's Mark Zuckerberg's watching my shit today.
I worked in Bernie, and I took care of when I was between 18 and 21. I worked in Bernie, Texas. These kids who live they lived on this camp. They were taken away by CPS. It was a boys' home, so they slept there. They went to school there, and all the kids were on fucking medication, by the way. And I'm not gonna, just for HIPAA law, I can't drop any names. But dude, what you said, like as far as connecting the dots and like there was like 3 or 4 kids who were like that. Like it was insane. Like I remember one time this kid came up to the office, and it was already after midnight, and he's knocking on the window, and he's just like, somebody passed by my room and turned on my light. I think it was the guy from when I was like 13 years old who used to do that. Can I go around the back and check? Like, and he was trying.
Tiger, you're just like,
you know what I mean? Like,
me, buddy.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm just fucking with you. I'm just fucking with you. You know? But no, dude, like they would get like that. It was crazy. It was really like I would have to like really like, okay, yeah, go. You know what, man? I'll go walk with you outside. Yeah, let's just go double check, because I didn't want him to get hyped, because after that he would probably just fucking go off the wall. But
dude, let's just keep defunding mental health and see where that goes.
Exactly. Dude, you want to okay, one last story about that place. Y'all are gonna trip the hell out. So
go for it.
So no, Drew, you're gonna fucking trip, dude. So a lot of these kids have psychological issues. They were abused, right? So we don't, and some of us don't even know their full history. So we're taking care of these kids. It's like 2:00 in the morning. It's quiet. Everybody's asleep. All of a sudden, I hear banging on the wall, like somebody's punching it. Just boom, 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 punching the fucking wall, man, like thunder. And I'm like, I'm scared. I'm fucking terrified. I'm like, oh my gosh, this kid is gonna fucking murder me. You know what I mean? So I'm going into the room, and this gigantic 12-year-old, like I'm 5'4". This 12-year-old was 6 foot. Like he was a big 12-year-old dude. Okay, he's on the top of his bunk, on his knees, banging the fucking wall, masturbating. What the fuck? What the fuck? Dude,
you got hard, right? I mean,
bro, I didn't know whether to tell him to stop or let him finish, because he'll fucking kill me. Like, I was like, dude. I was like, dude, when you're done, come to my office. And I just left. Jesus. Bro, that's the kind of
over there
shit.
imagining it right now.
I know. He's Googling shit. Like, how do I get this job?
How do I wall bang for my masturbation? All right,
Oh
cool.
my gosh. True fucking story, man.
What the fuck, Tiger?
Dude, I have more. That's just one. I have way more.
All right, one more. I'm curious. Do you want to hear one more, ladies and gentlemen? One more.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So we get a call that somebody's missing from their bunk.
It was the same kid.
No, different kid. And they were younger. They were about 7 and 8. No, like 9 and 10. And they were in a different cabin. So I leave to go look around for this fucking kid. So I go, you know what? Let me go check the cabin again, because he's probably fucking hiding in the cabin. So I go to the cabin. I go to the room he was supposed to be in. Right? I have the flashlight. I get the flashlight. I shine the flashlight in the room. I see a kid. He's laying down with his hands like this behind his head, and his eyes are closed. And then I look at the bed next to him, and it's empty. And then as I'm walking out of the room with the flashlight, I see that the kid who had his hands like this, his feet are supposed to be facing up, but they're facing down.
What the fuck?
The missing kid was blowing the other kid under the covers.
Oh,
Oh!
I thought you were gonna say y'all had tamales the next day.
Fuck, dude. This is the shit that we had to go through, man. Like, it's funny as shit, but it's like these kids were so desensitized because of what they went through and all the shit they saw. Like, and they were probably abused like prior to even getting there. So like they're acting out on each other. It was the most insane thing. And when we busted him, we pulled the covers out. He still has his hands on his head and he's smiling.
Oh.
Like he didn't give a shit. The kid looked us in the eye like, all right, I'm going to sleep.
Because you're
Bro.
being cock blocked, dude. Shit,
Dude, that was fucking traumatic for me. I was like, fuck. I was like, do I want to work here anymore? Like,
I am done.
fuck.
So between the human tamales and the children dying and the children getting blowjobs,
At sleepaway
we
camp.
walked almost the entire crowd at this point.
Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good now.
Oh, man.
Welcome to Texas.
Hey, give it up for y'all. Y'all guys are the true fans of Texas 3. We love y'all, man. Hell yeah. Oh, man. Oh, okay. Well, let's go back to Texas a little bit. No, we got a little bit off topic.
Do we got
I just want to actually, no, not yet, man. Not yet.
Okay.
I just want to go ahead and let y'all know, though, that a Texas scientist actually went to Germany recently. Now, there has been new archaeological evidence, right, of a UFO battle in Germany. Yeah.
What kind
There's
of
a-
evidence are you talking about here?
So I'm going to read the story right now, man. It's very interesting, right? A news article printed, right, in 1561, there has been described a sighting of a celestial phenomenon. A Texas scientist went to Germany, and on a wood carving by Hans Glaser, according to the engraving, in 1561, people of Nuremberg, Germany, saw an aerial battle out of the sun.
I've seen that. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. That's fucking badass.
Yeah. So on this wood carving that you see right here, right, this guy in 1561
That's legit. You gotta check that shit out.
has never seen a UFO. By the way, man, it has no Google, no nothing.
Yeah.
You just see these weird drawings of like just lightning flashing across each other.
It's like
Battles
cigar
going
shape.
on.
Yeah, like these.
Yeah.
They're like these little like crosses and like they're literally crosses and like cigar shape with like little dots of windows, and you literally see like on the news etching, like smoke and explosions on the grass, like when one crashed, and you're seeing like this aerial fight between these cigar shape and cross shape objects in the sky. It's pretty fucking cool.
It's crazy. They have like different ones, right? Of different alien races, a triangle,
and they
a
describe it
cigar
in
shape.
German. Yeah, they describe it in German.
Yeah, man. And I'm going to read the rest of the news story for y'all right now. So supposedly that it states that witnesses observed hundreds of spears, cylinders, and other odd-shaped objects moving erratically overhead. The woodcut depicts several objects of various shapes and sizes, killing what most will describe as little villages along the fucking earth. That's crazy, man. Hey, honestly, King Nothing, you can laugh at that, man. But look,
why would the Germans lie in 1518? Come on, bro.
Yeah,
why would they just make shit up in 1518?
We also drew dicks on statues.
Well, statues
come on.
have dicks. People have dicks.
Yeah,
dicks
people
are
have
real.
dicks.
You think dicks aren't real?
I can understand maybe 1997. You could be like, huh, but 15, that's just being arrogant.
Well, you know, there's a lot of people think that, like, you know, celestial events are what, like, people created religions around. Like, aliens came down. They're like, well, was that alien Jesus? And like, there's a lot of ideas that like shit people saw back in the day coming from the sky.
Yeah.
The easiest way to explain it was that it was gods, when it could have just been like aliens, like maybe they were playing like World of Warcraft up there with people, you know.
Their own version of Battleship.
My theory, or not my theory, the theory that I like is I remember the video I sent you of the Futurama where it's like it's the civilizations kind of building up over again, and it's like it's the medieval times all over again. And aliens come, destroy it, and it's a city and it's the future and shit. That's what I think. I think maybe we were advanced at one point, and whatever happened, we reset. Whether it's a climate, aliens, whatever the fuck you want to call it, and we just reset. We got to restart, and that's why we can't explain the pyramids and shit like that, because maybe we had shit back a long time ago, and we just don't know what that shit is because it happened so long. But again, it was a reset. We started all over.
Yeah, man, and honestly, it's like it's like natural events from all over the world that are not. It's not coincidental, man. Everybody described the same thing. Like, wind magic. What do you think? Like, do you think that's aliens? Do you think that's actually civilization out there?
Oh, for real? You do not even want to get me going on this shit.
Let's go. I like you already.
Let's go. I like you. Let's do it.
Jack hates this subject. I just want everybody to know.
Well, okay, so I don't believe I'm an atheist, but I believe that the missing link because I mean, they've proven already that the Neanderthal were not part of our past genetics. So they don't know what happened between the Neanderthal and modern man. And I think it was some sort of alien type DNA. And I think that's what jump-started our larger brains and really helped to jumpstart. Because if you think
what if it was mushrooms?
Happened, it might have been shrooms. It might have been a really mad combo of shrooms and weed.
It could be bullshit, but it makes sense. It's a good theory, though. It could be complete bullshit.
Well, if you look at all the different types of pyramids through all over the world, you look at the pyramids and the ancient religions, the Mayan religions, ancient Egyptian, Peruvian, all throughout the world where there are depictions of
the same
gods.
Yeah.
The gods there, many of them except
they look
for,
alike. Yeah,
I mean, except for the Greek and Roman gods. I mean, I'm talking about the much ancient gods.
No, the Greeks and shit's
way
later.
Ancient gods.
Yeah,
they have the elongated heads. They have the long, alien,
the slender bodies and stuff like that.
Slender bodies, which they stood more upright, which people didn't do.
Yeah.
So that's my theory.
Well, the upright thing could be because of the back in the day shoes and shit like that. So you had to use your back, you had to use your muscles. You know what I mean? Right. But you're dude. Again. There's a lot of great theories out there, man. I like that one.
If you look at the millennia if you look at the millennia, modern man, the jump between the missing link and the modern man. I mean, there's been human type people on the planet for millions of years. Modern man, where the enlarged brain, where we can harness energy, where we can create fire, where we can
the main
think.
Theory is that
I get
they
you
figured out how to
magic.
use fire, and that the cooking meats was what led to the larger brain. That's just the science. That's what science is used to explain the
proteins,
the evolution of it. Yeah, before eating raw meat was only so good for the body, but once we really tackled fire and started cooking and smoking meats, we were able to eat more meat, and that supposedly increased the brain. whether or not that's true. I would like to summarize what you're saying is like this potential that society started over. So society is kind of like an old road with the second coating. It's been retard.
For a second, I was like, oh, please tell me you're joking, but it's like, yeah.
Hey, did you know in like 1973, right? There was a Texas mayor that actually sent out a broadcast signal to space inviting aliens to come to eat at his mansion in Texas.
For real?
Yeah, dude.
Show up.
His name was
Dude.
it was a Palacios, Texas. Mayor W.C. Jackson invited extraterrestrials to visit Texas. Quote, "No one has ever made those fellas feel welcome."
Okay, dude. What the fuck? Okay, let me say this about these. Okay, so when aliens like actually do, and if they ever actually touch down, and we're gonna have a dialogue and talk to them, it can't be a fucking Texan to be the first to talk to an alien.
Oh,
Whoa.
No, I mean nobody from Florida either.
Well,
I'm
would it be
sorry.
surprising?
No, nobody from the South can be the first person to talk to an alien. Because the first shit they're gonna say is like, "Is Jesus up there?" You know what I mean? Like, they're not gonna fucking-
I think it should be a Brit who speaks to them.
Oh, wait, a Brit?
I agree. I think a
Have you
British
had a
person would be
Doctor Who?
perfect.
A cup of tea and a crumpet. Sit down.
What if the
we'll
alien
talk
was like,
about it.
"Nah, you're a dick"?
Well, you know, in 1878, it was actually interesting because in Aurora, Texas, there was actually a sighting of a fucking a UFO crash. In fact, it was so loud and massive, the whole city of Aurora supposedly got like souvenirs from this crash site.
Oh shit!
Crazy, man! In
But that's just like a
1878,
meteor, right? Like souvenirs. Like how is a whole town gonna get a souvenir and we don't have one trace? No one kept it. No one.
well,
passed
see,
it along in the
if
family.
you go on right now, there's a girl named Alice Monahan, right, who was supposedly gifted the fucking a steel mesh of the alien fucking flying saucer that she has on display at her house.
Nah, that's probably your boyfriend's fucking boxers.
That's some shit. That's some shit
I've
your
got an alien's
grandpa says to
toe.
you. Like, you see this little pipe screen?
Well, see,
like this was a fucking alien warship.
But you know what's crazy though? Actually, the FBI, and it's crazy, right? Because they describe in 1878 that a dark object flew and crashed into the cemetery. Now, Texas at the time used to be very, very Bible Belt, especially around fucking Aurora, Texas. So what they did is they gave the aliens supposedly last rites and they buried it underneath the cemetery.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
That's classy.
it's classy.
They've got
And
Yes.
again, if you go to Aurora, Texas, man, you can see like the alien statues, like a UFO flying saucer crashing into the fucking cemetery.
Oh, that's pretty.
And if you go right there, in fact, scientists actually went to go discover and kind of like run their radioactive meters on the cemetery site. And supposedly, it's still active on that little same spots as supposedly the alien crash site
and
crashed
then
at.
discovered
I
everyone's
bet
mad.
they really just showed up.
That's
and
what I'm
there were a bunch
saying.
of alien. They were dude aliens, but they were wearing dresses, and they were just like, "We can't have this shit." And pow pow, fucking.
What you drinking, partner? Bud Light. Kill him now.
Dude, it's gonna be fucked up if the aliens come out and they're like Native American. That's gonna be fucking scary.
Oh, fuck.
We're coming for our
There's
lives.
there's the.
They're
you
gonna
know, the whole-
destroy us.
I mean, the
There's
floating
whole idea
teepee.
where like we've been convinced that people came across the land bridge in Alaska like 10 to 15,000 years ago, but they're finding footprints from like 20 or 30,000 years ago. And it
Yes.
completely upends like all of the history of North America North
Yep.
and South America.
In
where
New
it's
Mexico,
like,
right?
Yeah, because they were like, well, for
Yeah.
years, this is the only way it was possible. And then now they're like, well, they must have had boats. And it's like, what we all thought for the last 1,000 years of history is just complete shit. Like, it's all fucking lies. The timetable's
Yep.
off. And they don't really fucking know.
Nope.
Well, again, in Texas,
You know why
news-
though?
Not a
Because
planet.
remember back in the day, or the way it is now, when it comes to history, the first one to write about it, the first one to figure something out, you get published. You write your books. That's why that guy from Egypt doesn't want to debate Graham Hancock on the Sphinx and the pyramids, because he's already been proven right. I don't know how many times. And it got to the point where they even banned Graham Hancock from Egypt because of everything that you just said has been proven right.
Has
It's
anyone
insane.
proven Christopher Columbus wrong?
Well, Columbus is full of shit. Columbus,
come on,
He made it
shit.
to actual America. He made it to this like Central America.
And he wasn't even trying to discover it. Black people
Yeah, no, he
discovered.
just stumbled on
The
it.
Africans discovered America before Columbus did.
Look,
Well,
listen,
and the-
chicken
and the,
legs. He just saw it and he was like, "Oh, look, I found it." And then that
Boom.
was it.
Gone
He
for
went the fuck back home.
I
All
went
right.
for it. I went for
They
it.
think Vikings
Sorry.
too. They think Vikings too were here in the Northeast way before any of that stuff. Because
That's
there's
cool.
Indian records of the Vikings coming, and they've yet to find like a sword or something, but there definitely is written history of like
That's
these weird
cool,
ass
dude.
blonde dudes just showed up and fucking.
Actually, they
Yeah.
discovered a Viking sword in South America.
Mm.
Actually, in the 80s.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah, dude. There's so
I
much
didn't know
stolen
this.
history.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Lots in
Yeah.
North America
Well-
as well. Vikings. Yeah.
well, you know what's interesting though? It wasn't even Vikings either. It was also Asian peoples, like Chinese people, Japanese people. They discovered America too, and the historical record facts as you go. Most Hispanics now they look Asian sometimes. All right, it's fucking weird, right? Like it's like, you see it. Like my uncle looks fucking Asian, and it's from like ancestors from a long ass time ago. If you go over these artifacts, you just see like just the faces are weird. Like they're Japanese, like they're Japanese. I shit you not. It's
Yeah.
it's a weird likeness, and it's interesting because like we had all these cultures discover us, and they write about it too in their historical records. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yep. when you cross reference,
made out of,
you
you know,
catch
worship
the
the
bullshit.
sun.
Yeah. Yeah, do
you
you
have
know?
a question why
Yeah.
you had Grandma Chan?
Oh,
Yeah. Like in oh, go ahead.
oh no! I'm about to say my Theo's name was Ching Gao.
Have any of y'all had the family history where you're like, my family has like Cherokee, and then you do the DNA shit, and there's like, it happened to me. My family forever
Yeah.
was like, we don't have a lot of like hair on our body or whatever. And it's
Yeah.
like, oh, that's the Cherokee Indian. It's like, no, it's fucking low testosterone. Like that's what it's fucking German and like Norwegian and shit. Like it doesn't even. But for years, that was the thing in Texas. Everyone's like, oh, we're like 1/18 Native American. It's like that's not even a right percentage.
Everybody
Jack
wants
wanted to be
so they
red
get
skinned.
free
He's just
college.
redneck.
Absolutely.
Oh, okay. Redneck. That's a San Marcos redneck too. That's crazy.
Facts.
Oh man. Also, there's also the scientists. Speaking of which, the land bridge and stuff like that. There's also evidence, right? There's also another scientist in Texas, right? I believe it's the University of Dallas that said that the ruins to Atlantis supposedly are being uncovered off the coast of the Philippines.
Off the coast.
Yeah, there's underground ruins.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
see, there's
really?
yeah. Okay, and check this out. He has a theory.
I
Here's the
thought they
theory.
thought it was the eye in the desert.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's a very interesting theory too. That's a
that
very
one too.
interesting theory. But what's going on right now is like the reason why we have pyramids, right? Is because this Texas scientist is literally saying, what if 1,000 years ago Atlantis got destroyed, and these survivors went to different parts of the
Yes.
world to colonize? You know what I'm
Well, it'd
saying?
have to be like 5,000 years ago. It'd have to be
5,000.
Yeah, because like
Yeah.
pyramids are 3,000 BC, so it'd have to be like
Yeah,
5,000 years
Aztec
ago.
Pyramids.
It's 11,500.
We got Aztec
11,500. Thank you so much,
Yeah,
Simon.
yeah.
Younger Dryas.
11,000. Yep, that's before the younger Dryas.
Give it up for Simon Josh, our resident Atlantean.
It was tough that way, man. It was tough.
Right. Just give me that
Created
to
this
throw him back in the
world.
water.
Dude, that's what
The
you need to
alien.
put. You need to put a pyramid in the back, just a real small one. Like
Hell
in the back
yeah.
somewhere, like, fuck it.
The Unknown Theater.
Yeah, dude, I'm like betting those fucking pyramids are like over 20, 30, maybe more. Fuck, dude, they're fucking old. They're not no 5,000, 7,000 years old. They're way
you know
older.
You know what's crazy? They're advanced, right? Like most of them, y'all didn't know this. They had actual batteries in these pyramids, fucking keeping the lights on. What the hell is that all about, right? I mean, that's
Copper.
crazy.
I think they use
Copper.
copper. They use copper.
Yeah, but it was
Let
just
me
like
just
these.
take this time to point
little
out that
Baghdad
Texas
batteries
is
that they
like
had on there.
45th in public education.
Nothing. I
They-
thought we were
they-
cool,
they
bro. You
have that-
baptized
they-
my kid.
they
I
have
thought we were
that-
cool, man.
They have that hieroglyphic on the wall, then them holding a fucking lamp with like a coil on the inside, and it looks like it's illuminating the room. Like,
there's tons of theories about like y'all have heard of like that they think there's still undiscovered rooms. They've like shot penetrating radar into the major pyramids, and they're like statistically, or no, they were using this crazy technology where the particles that fly through Earth, like there's particles that fly through your body from the sun, nanoparticles, and they were studying the reflection of nanoparticles, and they're like based on the way they reflect, there's a gap like in the middle of here, but there's they can't find a room to it, they can't find a door to it, but they think there's like another room, and they don't know how to access it, and they're like, well, we can't just tear the fucking pyramids apart, you know, like it's like, but there's definitely they're like, science says there's fucking more rooms in there.
Do you think they built it? Do you think they built it down?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they had to, right?
I don't think I can smoke enough weed to figure that one out. But
like think about it.
That's
like I mean, like would it be more logical for them to just build it if there was like a rock or mountain already there?
Oh, like to dig it out, like the Syrian structure.
Yeah, yeah. You
know, I don't know. If there weren't gaps between the rocks, I would say so. But there's
layers to it.
Yeah,
there's
they
layers
can slide cards into it. I'm tired of the whole like. Tiger and I have talked about this several times, but the whole like ramp and log. They're like,
that's fucking dumb.
They just built big ramps and they rolled them on logs, and it's like, it would have taken like fucking 5 millennia for them to do it. Like,
it would break through.
It would
fucking
break.
But that's been proven though, right? It's a whole pulley and ramp system, right?
No, it's bullshit. It's never. They just said it.
Quote, best theory.
They just said it.
It's just a bunch of engineers got together and figured out this is the most feasible way that it could have been.
There you
done.
go.
Yeah, but there's no evidence of it. There's no. They've found
bullshit.
trees that are from far away, but there's not like. There's no like pictures of them rolling the fucking stones on trees. They're just like, this is what we think happened.
So you don't think the slaves just dragged this huge slab of fucking stone and just made like a huge pyramid out of it?
Did it.
There's theories like with frequency, like they think because like according to like Socrates and all these people from Greece who went to Egypt, they all studied in Egypt, dude. You know what I mean? Like
they all had a say in it, but they didn't do fuck all.
I don't know what the hell you just said.
Yeah,
they piled up the sand.
I don't know what the hell you just said.
First block, dug it out, did the next block, then dug it out, did the
Boom.
There we go.
That's smart.
Yeah,
I like that, dude.
Yeah, chicken legs just
I like what
fucking
he
cursive.
said.
I mean, it makes sense, right?
It does.
Use your environment, right? You know,
right?
Pile up the
Fucking
sand,
dude.
start from the top, and dig it out, layer, dig it out, layer, dig it out, layer.
Fucking A.
Yeah.
That's a theory. That's a theory of definitely how it happened, man. And I don't know, man. It's just there's like a lot of mystery, especially the Sphinx. So they're saying the Sphinx actually has a hidden room too, like a library.
Dude, the Sphinx amazes me. Amazes me. Right, Jack?
That's a nice gas station.
Jack, I think Jack noticed it. Like, so you notice how like the head of the Sphinx is like way smaller than the actual body of the
Sphinx. There's a couple different theories. One of them is that it was supposed to be something else, and that they kind of pivoted. But the biggest like go fuck you to the modern science about it is that the water, the way that the water affected the sides of it as they dug it out, it doesn't make sense. At first they were like, oh, it's been flooded for many years, but then when the way that they traced the water damage from rain, it doesn't make sense to the numbers and the years, and so that's why it's one of the biggest mysteries. Is like they don't really know what it's supposed to represent. They think they know which pharaoh is supposed to be the face, but even still they're like, it's been changed so many times that like they don't really know.
So Graham Hancock's saying because of that water erosion that the Sphinx and the pyramids are way older than what everybody's saying because of that, because 11,500 years ago was the Younger Dryas impact and that crazy flood and all that crazy weather, the climate change, like it affected Egypt, and that's what his theory is. So that water erosion makes perfect fucking sense for me.
And by the way, the log theory, since water erosion is a big factor, the log theory could technically be true because, I mean, 1,000 years ago, Egypt was kind of covered in some amount of trees before desert came, right?
Yeah, they had a forest. Or not a
Well,
forest. Like they had they had greenery. Yeah.
Some of the logs they found are from far away near where the stone they believed that was carved out. And so that they found some logs in that Egyptian area that were from a further area where they think that's where the stones were cut from. So they're like, oh, they must have used the logs to roll them. And then there's a lot of theories that they use the boats to move them, but what we're talking about, VR Star was saying like, oh, you just use its nature. The issue is when you start getting in the numbers and how many stones would have had to be moved and how many boats. It's not that they could have moved a few, but it's like the
time.
Like that they think it was like 50,000 slaves. It would have had to been like 300,000 slaves. Like the numbers just don't seem to add up.
Yeah,
that's interesting. That's really fucking interesting. I gotta look into that, man. I did not know about that, and I thought I knew everything there was to know about the pyramids, right? Because you heard all these theories. Never heard that one before either, man. And lastly for the segment that I actually had, and I kind of wanted to tell y'all something about it too, right? Because this is what I heard, right? It's a Southern woman that actually went to China, right? And I don't know if you saw this, Tiger. Did you hear about? I don't know if you heard about that. Let me know if you did.
Aqueducts.
And this woman took a vacation.
Aqueducts.
To China, right? And while she was getting her nails done, this woman turns on the TV and everybody stops and looks at the TV, right? And they're listening to this news story that's going on. And there's an island.
I wouldn't know.
And they're describing what this island is in Japanese. This woman doesn't know what the hell's going on. So what she does is she puts on Google Translate on her phone, and she broadcasts it, and Google Translate literally gets back dinosaurs found in hidden Japanese island.
That's how Jurassic Park started, right?
Dude, crazy.
Fuck.
Literally, it was just a news story that came out that apparently China China or Japan, I really don't know which one, they actually uncovered an alien full with hidden new species of dinosaurs almost.
What? Was it an alien or a dinosaur?
It's a dinosaur.
Okay, because you said
dinosaur. Sorry, dinosaurs.
So an alien was carrying a load of dinosaurs.
Not a load. Actually, no. They found an island full of dinosaurs. Sorry.
So there's a new. I heard that that. I think it was China. China discovered an island out in the middle of fucking bumfuck nowhere. Yeah, I heard about that, dude. Is that real?
You were just watching Godzilla. Don't lie.
No, dude.
Godzilla, man.
Dude,
is that real?
That's the story of Godzilla.
Supposedly, it's going viral right now, man.
I gotta check it out.
That's gene manipulation. They did that on purpose. Come on.
You think so, VR Star? I was thinking the same shit, man. Same shit. Wait, what do you think? Let's open it up, VR Star. Come on, I know y'all got some more.
Yeah, dude. I'm just saying. I feel like that's just a way for them to come off, like, because everybody frowns on like messing with gene splicing and getting into
playing
DNA
God,
stuff, right? And so playing God, right? So basically they do it and then they throw it on an island and somebody's like, let's send a drunk sailor over here who's trying to catch some fish. Oh, look at the dinosaur! Oh my God! Look at what I found! And they put his name in a paper and they're like, "Whew, we dodged that bullet."
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, we all know how Jurassic Park went, so
that's what I'm saying. Chicken legs. I'm scared of that, man.
Yeah. And then we throw some AI in there. We're done.
Yeah, we're fucked.
They should be able to carbon date all that.
How about you, Miss Wink? We haven't heard from you all day. What do you think, Miss Wink? Do you think this is real or it's a little bit?
I mean, I have no clue. No clue. I'm so sorry.
Really? You're gonna be that woman?
Yes, I'm gonna be that woman.
You know what? You're more of a I gotta see it to believe it, right? It's understandable. I got you. I got you.
I'll send you a picture of my pterodactyl. Don't worry.
That's why she can't answer. It's not her
fault.
fault.
I got you. I got you.
Yeah. Sorry, Wink.
So, but you know what? Hey, I believe in the whole dinosaurs are still alive stuff. I don't know. I don't know if you ever heard the story that I told y'all. In 1975 in San Antonio, Texas.
They're called alligators, Drew.
Alligators.
They're huge, man. Nah, there's actually sightings. There are sightings of a pterodactyl in San Antonio, and if you look into the records of the San Antonio Star, you'll see like in the distance where the Tower of America is, there's literally something that has a big ass wingspan passing by the tower, man, while it was being built.
But hold on now. They also had a pterodactyl that flew in that movie War Games.
Right.
Oh,
that's an old movie,
remote
but that was an
control.
RC plane that had the body shape of a pterodactyl. If somebody flew that thing and took a picture.
But let me ask you a
Also,
question.
Drew-
When did the RC business come into fruition? It was 1981. This was 1976 to 1978, brother.
Are you telling me you know when the RCs were invented? That's
Hell
so
yeah,
cool. You know
man.
that.
Hey, I'm a big fan of the remote control.
Come out. Well, my 1981 almanac calendar says. That's awesome.
Well, you
Hey,
said
but
the
you
Loch Ness
stop to
monster.
consider that people in San Antonio get hella drunk downtown.
No, look, I would agree with you and say yes for a fact. But the fact that it happened to three people, and it literally happened to a kid that supposedly this kid was running through recess and something picked this kid up and took off with it. But the kid, being a San Antonio kid, fat as fuck, he fucking wiggled around. And this fucking thing dropped it, man, and took off. And people are just fucking saying, what the fuck is this, man? And I interviewed one of the teachers actually when I was in college, and she described something that's described as basically a hairless bat with the fucking mouth of an alligator. That's fucking crazy, man. You can't tell me this chick. What's up?
Chupacabra?
Chupacabra. If chupacabras can fly, we're fucked too.
I'd like to have a
It's
chimichanga.
supposedly hairless, right?
That's labyrinth. What the fuck is that?
On that note, speaking of San Antonio, do you guys got any shows
creature
coming up we need to promote?
Oh, you know what?
People
Yes,
talk
yes,
about.
sir. I don't know if you ever go to San Antonio. By the way, did y'all have fun with this podcast, ladies and gentlemen? Did y'all like this?
Yeah, man. No,
Hell yeah, man. Again, we're going to be doing this every 2 weeks. So please subscribe to us on YouTube. We're really trying to make this grow so if you can
Discord
share it
as
to your
well.
friends.
Hit the Unknown Theater Discord.
Hit Unknown Theater Discord. And thanks you so much to Simon Josh for taking care of us tonight, man. Thank you so much for giving us a home in the Unknown Theater. Give it up for him, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go.
Simon Josh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Simon Josh.
Big from
And again, my name is Drew Blues, Tiger Ruiz, and Jack Schutze. We got Instagrams too. Please follow us. Give us a like. And please about topics that you want us to talk about. Like I know King Nothing sent us some topics and a couple of other people. We would like to hear from you. You are our audience. We're trying to build this up. And what do you got shows at, Jack?
So I have first or second Thursday of every month. I got the Fresh Tap at Rough House Brewing. And then I'm hosting a show at Mama Merlot's, a speakeasy over in New Braunfels, in May 27th. It's going to be a lot of fun with a bunch of people. So.
Yeah. I think I'm going to be on one of the shows, right? Coming up soon.
Yeah, you're on Nate's the 15th. So Monday you'll be on Nate's.
Hell yeah.
I got upstage on the 18th. And then I got Laredo. On the 25th and Conroy on the 26th.
Nice.
Yeah.
And me, I think on the 15th I'm gonna be at Nate's. On the 25th I'm gonna be in Corpus, and on the 26th I'm gonna be in Harlingen, Texas. And I also got a big theater show coming out in June, so I'm definitely gonna put some clips out. I'm so excited about this, man. And man, thank y'all so much. This is awesome, man.
Yeah.
This is amazing. Thank you so much to the Unknown Theater. We love y'all for taking care of us tonight, making you laugh and chiming in, man. My name is Drew Blues.
Tiger Ruiz. How's it going here?
Jack Schutze. We're the Texas Three.
We're the Texas Three. All right. Keep blazing, stay amazing.
All right.
That's where we cut the podcast. If you want to follow us on our headset, so that whenever we're in the metaverse, we can invite you to wherever we're doing. We're all doing comedy here. We do there's a show Mondays and Thursdays here in the Unknown Theater.
Yeah, I'm recording, so we got Wind Magic right over here. Ow! Thank you so much, Miss Wind Magic. We got King Nothing. We got Wink. We got Belligerents. Thank you so. Hey, we're on live right now. We got Voodoo Vinny. That's my dude right there. Yeah.